Hi, now we're going to put on a camera on the Cool Jib. There are several choices of cameras. If you take a look, you can see that the lightest, easiest camera to put on would be the GoPros. You can even put on the 3D GoPros. They're very lightweight, easy to mount. They have a 1/4-20 mount that will screw on to the bottom of the plate if you want.
Another lightweight camera that's easy to use on the Cool Jib are the new style DSLRs, but these are a much higher quality camera that are very similar, if not a higher specification, comparing to the larger DSLRs like the Canon 5Ds or some of the Nikons. What they don't have on it here are the flip-up mirror and the prism block. They do have the 1/4-20 mount on the bottom so that you can easily mount it to the camera plate on the Cool Jib. It's a full sensor camera. It gives you a high megapixel frame.
You can put almost any camera on the Cool Jib that is very lightweight. There are so many camcorders out there. There are 3D camcorders, 2D camcorders, small DSLRs. You can go anywhere from 1 pound up to the highest I would do would be 3 pounds using the 4-foot arm. If you use the lightest weight cameras like the GoPros that weigh almost nothing, you can actually extend the Cool Jib up to about 8 feet. And because the camera is so lightweight, you can still do these really great long, high jib shots with the small cameras. If you use much heavier DSLR cameras, you'll find that it's so heavy to handhold that it's just not quite appropriate for the Cool Jib. But the Cool Jib can handle a DSLR up to Canon 5D or 7D, or the Nikons or the Sonys, as long as the weight doesn't exceed 3 pounds and you have a smaller lens on it.
So we're going to use the Sony NEX7 camera as an example of a camera that can easily fit on the Cool Jib and show you how to put it on. It has a flip-out monitor in the rear, which makes it real easy to view the camera in any of the shooting positions with the Cool Jib, whether it's high or low or at eye level. To put the camera on, you basically align the 1/4-20 threaded hole on the bottom of the camera with the camera plate and screw in the 1/4-20 bolt that is on the Cool Jib. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, so take a look. We've got this camera is now mounted on the bottom here. You'll find that there are HDMI output, video output connectors so that you can operate this camera and view it on an optional monitor, which we'll show you later. This camera now easily balances on the Cool Jib, and I can now hold this and easily adjust, move this camera upwards and down. I can now adjust the camera to where I can keep it centered, and I can adjust the zoom. This one you have to adjust the zoom manually. Normally I would start on a wide shot, and you can see in normal operating mode I've got full tilt control of this camera. I can even go all the way around. I can shoot down, shoot straight ahead, shoot up.